As a cosmetic chemist, it is my job to test out a ton of products and pick every single product apart. And here were my standouts of 2024. These are products that I personally discovered this year, so not products that launched this year. This video will be skincare specific. Starting off with moisturizer, Dew Instant Angel came out #1 by far. This was my favorite moisturizer this year, and this is my third tube. I'm someone that focuses on formula texture as #1 and formula performance as #2, just because I like a good texture. This is very rich, but it is not heavy, and it is good for daytime and nighttime. 10 out of 10. Moving on to the Occlusives, these are products that I use as the last step of my skincare routine. Starting off with Rhode, this is the Barrier Butter. This is not talked about. This is a great occlusive. It calms my skin down and it makes me have such juicy skin in the morning. I might get judged for this, but the Aqua stick was honestly one of the best inventions in my opinion. I use this on my lips. I use this to spot slug, and it is just phenomenal. Moving on to cleansers, I love a good oil cleanser. The pre-gleanse from Prequel was by far my favorite. This is the best oil cleanser. I have a dedicated video on this if you want to learn more. For my second cleanse, but you really don't need to double cleanse with this. This is the Pineapple Refresh from Rhode. This is so interesting when it comes to the texture. It's like a balm to cream to foam. Rhode honestly has some phenomenal products that are so slept on. I love a good milky toner, and I love it even more if it's affordable. The Ordinary Milky Toner was by far a standout. This is so thin, but it is still very moisturizing and hydrating at the same time. Another two products from Prequel, this is the hypochlorous acid. I've gone through 3 bottles of this. The sprayer is phenomenal. This is the Redness Reform from Prequel. This really helps my redness. I get so flushed right in this area and in my T-zone actually, and this has soothed it so much. I was an eye cream hater until a few eye creams came along, and I've actually been converted into liking eye creams, but this one this year was my standout. This is the Cocoa Kind Peptide Fine Line Eye Gel. I like this because one, it comes in a pump, and it also dries down really nicely compared to a lot of other eye creams. I really like using this under makeup. I find that my concealer goes on a lot smoother with this. Last but not least, sunscreens. I've tried a ton of sunscreens this year, but these were my favorites. This is the Skin 1004 Centella sunscreen in the green cap specifically. The Skin Aqua from Japan. This is completely empty. I loved how fluid this was. I hated on this first until I tried it on my face, but this Beauty of Joseon hydrating version is seriously worth the hype. There's only one mineral sunscreen that I liked this year, and that was from Tatcha. This is stupid expensive, but I love how it looks on the skin. It almost blurs out any texture. I have so many favorites in the lip category, but there are only 2 that I really liked that I consider lip care. The Ordinary Lip Balm and the Experiment Software that is in another bag right now. But these 2 products actually hydrate my lips, and I can go in with Aqua or something on top to really seal everything in. Those are my 2024 skincare standouts. Let me know what your standouts were this year.